Hello, I'm Rhench, and I'm going to be playing Pokemon for your amusement. Fire Red Pokemon Nuzlocke Challenge, Hardcore something. Um, I'm going to continue on from where we left off, where I was soaking in the sauna. I'm headed to the Elite Four, and by headed to the Elite Four, I mean that's the next major task I need to accomplish, not that I'm actually on my way to the Elite Four right now. Right now, I am going to embark on a small voyage to... you know what? I've got a Pokemon that can fly. I should be using the Pokemon that can fly. A small voyage to acquire a few items, rather than grind senselessly to start. I'll grind senselessly eventually. I've got a bunch of Pokemon that need to make it to level 54. But for now, I want to try to acquire some items. And some of the items that I've missed along the way, I don't have anything that can cut on me. Okay. Some of the items that I have missed along the way are PP ups, and those will be helpful in getting through the Elite Four with minimal need for items, which will help me save money, which may allow me at some point to buy an extra TM. We're not sure on that score yet, but we'll consider it, or we'll see if that can help. Right now, just running around gathering things, so we're going to store Faded. And I'm going to grab someone who knows how to cut, which will be Domo. And we're going to run around grabbing things. I'm going to collect the PP up that should be in this area. And then once I have done that, I will collect some berries from the berry forest. Okay. Supposed to be, there it is. See, I tried for so long to pick that up the other day and it just never worked, and I don't know why, but I had a problem collecting any of these hidden items, it seems. So we're headed to... Honestly, Dutch can probably continue to work on Dutch's self. There are some plant-type stuff in the area. It should all be pretty manageable. Not entirely sure what I plan to do with all these berries, but having more in case of emergency is probably better than not having items for my Pokemon to hold in the Elite Four. So, we are going to just smash our way through the things that are here. Run over Bond Bridge into the berry forest. And I'm going to look for the telltale markings on the ground, like this, which does not seem to be there. Okay. How about this one? I found an Oran berry. Hooray. Not as good as, say, a citrus berry, but we'll take it. Persian berry. Cool. Now, there's a way to get more or less unlimited PP ups, but I need to play with a friend in order for that to happen. And that's not an option we have before us. Seeing as we are doing some emulation. I am slightly worried about this thing using Psychic. Nuisance, but not unmanageable. Dutch, no. Cool. Alright, so... Do we have a berry that cures poison? Paralysis, defrosting, 10 HP. We do not. Okay. So then we need to go find either antidote or I'd really rather not full heal. I'd also rather not run all the way back for no reason. There's a part of me that wants to just use the repel to gather these berries, but I need to grind at some point anyway, I need to grind at some point anyway, and it seems like I might as well just do it as I'm moving around rather than separate them entirely. Looks like this one's not here. For another one, an Spearow. Nothing. A Bluckberry. It's not a berry I believe I've encountered before. Nothing in this spot. The cherry berry. The pear berry. Fear my wings. Alright. So we are continuing to level Dutch a little bit. I think I just walked up here, right? And it's like 500 steps until you can get a new thing. I think all that's over there is where the little girl was, Lestelle. I liked Lestelle, she was a sweet kid. And there's one up there. A Lumberry. Let's see if our new berries that we've gotten have any exciting properties. So, paralysis, defrost, 10 HP, confusion. Ooh, a Lumberry is great. Any problem. I like it. Okay, that's awful. These are all not good for holding. Okay. Still, the Lumberry was worth the trip. Alright. Kill fellow birds, Dutch. Oh hey, a Pokeball. What is with the extra bushes here? Like, one bush is really all you need. What do we... of course. What is guarding the Pokeball? An Oddish. I'm gonna pick it up and it's gonna be like a regular Pokeball. Oh, I'm wrong. That's actually very useful. I apologize, Max Elixir. Alright, well, I think that is the sum total of what we wanted to get out of the forest for now. We can come back later to pick up more stuff after we've walked around if we want, but no sense walking all the way back when I have Dutch. So, that's the one from the Berry Forest. May as well just go here because this one's pretty close to the exit. Might as well keep Domo on me in case I need cut for any of these things, but I shouldn't. To Vermilion, fair sir. From Vermilion, Dutch can take us to the next location. The next location is Celadon City. And in Celadon we have 2 locations. One of them is past this tree. And there it is. And the next one is in the Rocket Game Corner. And by the Rocket Game Corner, I mean in the basement. Don't mind me, just going into your spooky dungeon. Let's see. Southeast plant. There we go. That's all I needed here. Back out of this mess. Alright, so that's the 2 that were in this area, and then I need to go to Saffron. And I believe from there I go up to Silphco. And I take... oh, there's a receptionist now. Hello. Okay. I will go to the 5th floor. And I will... don't... okay. Is it this one? It is this one. Cool. So that's that. I guess I can just run down the stairs, whatever. This music isn't half bad, if I'm honest. Let's see, so I got Sylph, I got Rocket Hideout, I got Celadon. I am missing one place, and that is Route 17. I guess I could have done this in a slightly different order, but whatever. Running. Was there a guy here with something I needed to get? Hello. Sure. The hell is this? Oh. Okay. Damn it. Should have gotten that earlier. Well, that's fine. We got an amulet coin that we can't do much with. Alright, so... fun going... 1, 2. Yep. Ta-da! It's almost like I looked this up. But no, I definitely just guessed where all of those things were. Don't believe anything else. So that's all I really decided to go and find, because I knew I had no PP ups and I could definitely have used some. So I think Back to the grind is the honest answer. Am I willing to grind in the cave? The cave was going fine until Snorlax got destroyed. Gonna regret this. See, I got off my bike there, I could fish. Allow no super effective matchups. Oh wait, no, but then I'm gonna be... I can't run Dutch here, because rocks will destroy my bird, even if I have Steel Wing. No, 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 1,000 times no, this is not happening. I don't care if you're gonna call it cowardice, I lost my Snorlax, there's enough things that can happen with frickin' explosion or self-destruct or... Just, I'm not dealing with it. I'm gonna grind where I have been grinding. I am sorry that it is not going to be as fast as it could possibly be. For me as well. But it is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna try to speed things up even a little bit more than I have been. The slightly modified version of the Poké Center song? Okay. In you go. And out comes Faded. And we'll run our way. Okay, so once we kill this Tentacool, well done. Let us do various things. So let us get rid of the sound. Let us add some sound for us. Add the speed up toggle. Go into the game. Options. Turn off the battle scene. Hopefully that does what I want it to. Let's find out. Yeah, that should speed things up slightly. Just have to be a little careful about not paying attention to moves and seeing what happens when I'm doing things. Okay. I have no problem with battle animations, I think they're great, but today's goal is the grind. So, killing some Ponytas, getting some levels. Don't use all your crits on Spearows. So, Ponyta's dead, 600 XP. Our Pidgeot is continuing to level. Pidgeot is caught in a vortex of flame. So, in reconsidering how I managed a couple of things. My decision to run everything out of PowerPoints before going back is one that was based in, at least in theory, the idea that it's more time economical to use all the moves and go back afterwards. It's not that far to go back, so it's not that big of a deal. And also, doing that kind of limits my options, especially when I completely run something out of moves. It really limits what I can swap to. Now, out here, that's not that big of a deal. The only thing I really need to worry about in this patch of grass is Geodude self-destructing, and we've seen Geodudes self-destructing on turn 1 and critting and all that crap, so we do have to give those the respect of swapping. Anything... Obviously our Haunter doesn't need to because he's immune to it, but anything other than Haunter we'd probably give that much respect to. Maybe Lapras could manage. Lapras did take a crit self-destruct from a Geodude last episode, so that's probably fine, but it's not something to encourage. So we'll probably be leveling Haunter second to last or second to last. And till then, we're just hanging out, murdering as many wild Pokemon as necessary. So how are you? I hope you're well. I'm not trying to steal Davey 504's bit, but, you know, if you need to talk, I'm here. And if not, that's okay too. I should put Calvin closer to the top so that I can swap. So, oh, attack doesn't kill. So what is left for to do? I need to get Thunderbolt for the Lapras. I need to put the Blizzard on the Kabuto. I need to put the Aerial Ace on something, and I think Dutch is probably the right answer there. Consider using Return as well. Not super convinced of that. I am hesitant to believe in the power of Pidgeot. I think it's kind of an emergency out and an out for a very limited number of Pokemon in the Elite Four. But it does have at least a couple of favorable things going for it. So, I am hoping that all will go well. Trying to prepare for the worst, because it's like a wise decision. I guess you didn't use them all on Spearows. You could have saved them for, I don't know, the Fearow, but whatever. Dutch hits 52. Now, maybe this won't be so bad. Dutch is leveling pretty fast here. Before we know it, we have level 54 Pokemon. And we just need to do that 4 times after that, and then super secret tech. It's not secret tech, it's rare candies. I'm gonna spend the rare candies because it'll save me some grinding, and I don't know what else to do with them. You know, let's go. Starting to get a little low. How many rare candies do I have? I think the answer is 4. The answer is 4. So that means one of my Pokemon will not have to grind. I guess theoretically I could make 3 of them not grind the top level, but I think I'd rather do it the other way. So Kabuto is not allowed to level because, or excuse me, is allowed to level. It's not allowed to evolve because I wanted to learn Ancient Power, and if it stays Kabuto, will do that at level 55. So I need to get Kabuto up reasonably high of the way through level 54 so that it can level early in the fight with Lorelei so that it has Ancient Power available to it as soon as possible. I want to say 4 PP ups. Six PP ups, so the question is, what do I want to use that on? Probably Thunderbolt. Probably Psychic on Ghastly. Probably Psychic on Hypno, or Ghastly Haunter. Probably Psychic on Hypno. Probably Ice Beam on Lapras. Maybe Surf? What else runs? I could use it on the Blizzard, but that only gets at 1 point. Use it on the Earthquake, but I don't expect Fated to be using that a whole heck of a lot. It's so frustrating that I don't have a good user for Earthquake in this team. Fated is just rocked by everything I would want to use it against. I guess it might come in handy at some point during, like, Bruno, if things spiral out of my control during Bruno. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but like, if it's against the rocks, I would go with a grass move. If it's against the fighters, it might be useful. Dutch has been burned. Let's go burn Dutch. So I'm hoping to get the grinding done this episode. Episode, stream, video, whatever you want to call it. Dutch is almost there. Though, again, I do kind of want to get it just a little bit of the way up 54 so that things can level a little faster. Feels silly to do otherwise. I should be watching these XP ranges. So 700 for a Ponyta, 730 for a Ponyta. Level dependent, of course. We've got maybe 300 for a high level Spearow. Meowth is 305, so same range as the Spearows-ish. I certainly don't want to overlevel anything, because that would ruin my day. Can't bring a Pokemon over 54 to the Elite Four. It is seen as rude and gauche. And also against the rules that I have set for myself. Alright, 830 for a Fearow. Should be in the 300 range, good. Alright, so Dutch is now level 54. We're not quite done, but we do want to see how much XP till next level. 8,957. Now we're not going to grind all of that, but I am going to get a little bit of the way up. Actually, what I should do... Hold on. Stage 1. Give Everstone to Crispy. Stage 2. Give Rare Candies to Crispy. Cool. Delicious Rare Candies. Your special defense could use some work. Oof, your special attack could use some work. And one last Rare Candy, bringing you to the maximum level of 54. And then take a look at Crispy. Crispy needs 8,911 XP to get to the next level. We are going to give an item. That item is going to be our good old friend, the EXP share. Yes, give me that item, please. So now we need to be careful, because we cannot overlevel. But Crispy has still never been in a battle, which makes me laugh that I am going to take a Pokemon that has never raised arms or pincers or whatever Kabuto has into the Elite Four. So we're just going to keep an eye at XP level. I'm going to get it a good, I'd say 3/4 of the way up the track. I'm really sure that this can take... First of all, Ice Beam doesn't miss, and second of all, I can handle a crit self-destruct with my Lapras. Quick check-in on Crispy's XP level. Got a ways. Surf is slightly more power than Ice Beam. It's also more effective against the fire types. 4 times as effective since Ice Beam is not very effective. Ooh, 2 Rapidash in a row. Solid. It's not quite halfway, but it's almost there. I don't know why I used Ice Beam there, because Surf is actually a little stronger, but say hi. Does a strength kill? Yeah, it does. Get disrespected. All the things that just give the worst XP. Freaking Geodudes. Give practically nothing. They are by far the most dangerous thing to my team here. Just because of one move. I would call it a bullshit move, but it's just a move that I hate. I don't think it's especially unfair, it's just frustrating. Alright, Loki is now level 52. Keep an eye on Crispy here. I think I'm gonna give it like 3 more decent chunks of XP, so like a Spearow won't count, but get this Ponyta down. Oh. Just super nervous about overleveling. I need to take that XP share off as soon as I'm done with that. And then never accidentally switch into Crispy so that I don't overlevel her. Okay, I'm gonna say that's probably close enough. If I lead with, if Crispy gets the first kill, that's probably close enough. afraid of overleveling. It'd be the worst way to not be able to do a thing. Get a little closer. I'd just really like Crispy to level up on the first thing so that Ancient Power comes out and I get the chance for the stat boosts. Alright, literally one more thing. That is all we are doing. We are taking the XP share off. Okay, the Spearow does not count as a real thing. That is half of a thing. Cool. Good enough. Take it. Okay, take the XP share off right now. Good. And we still have an Ice Beam, so if I run into something, that's fine. Now we can level things faster. Get to level D4 on everything. Cool. That's twice as fast. Let's stop saying hi. It's been a little for that. Get something with a little energy. That's a little too much energy. How about this? Rolling around, gathering up all the levels, sticking them to this giant ball of Pokemon that we've got. Okay, so Lapras is moving it along at a good clip. We've already got Pidgeot and Kabuto up. Gone and gotten our PP up items. Still got some odds and ends to do once this grinding is done, but I suppose the good question is what should I do about old items? Probably use that neat berry that we recently acquired that cures all status ailments for something. 2 leftovers for sure. Cheese of 53. Empress is such a good Pokemon. So, what else do we need to consider before going? So, fairy action. I don't think I have anything remaining with a dark type move. So the black glasses, I mean I have Persian and Eradicate, but they're not coming in. So the black glasses don't need to be part of this trip. Well, this trip being the Elite Four. Depending on our money situation, you can consider grabbing something else from the game corner. Probably spend a little bit of time getting things ready as far as just looking over my TMs and seeing if there's anything that I'm missing that would be valuable to put on. Earthquake is one that we need to put on Faded. Probably do Rock Tomb on Kabuto until Ancient Power becomes a thing. Already talked about Blizzard and Thunderbolt. I think considering double team for Pidgeot. Turn isn't a bad idea necessarily. I just don't know what I'm going to use return on. Like, what am I going to use a normal attack on Pidgeot on? I'm against the main thing that I think Pidgeot's going to handle, well, potentially. I wouldn't swap into Pidgeot though, because it could still, like, Sleep Spore or whatever the hell it'll have. I'll be honest, Pidgeot is there for panic. Like, if there's something crazy happens and I just don't know what to do about it, that's when maybe Pidgeot comes in as a potential fix for a bad swap or something like that. I'm not convinced that what I've seen from this game has made the AI any more likely to use super effective attacks on the things they're facing. I know games from later eras do that, but I haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of that happening. It doesn't seem, at the very least, consistent. So I don't know if like pivots work the way I want them to in this game, or if I'm just misreading the AI, or what. That is my last surf. Ugh. Of course. Gonna have like Horn Drill or something. This wasn't how I meant to do things, but fine. Oh wow, that doesn't kill. Let's quickly move things around a little. Cool. Pokemon machine, just get her a nice warm hot spring. Gentlemen, could you please? Thank you. Right, let's finish the work on Lapras. That is almost done. Be interested to see if I do get past the Elite Four, what goes on in the new region, if I will actually get access to new Pokemon, and if so, how I'm gonna go about naming those, because my list of friends is not infinite. There are names remaining, but not enough to cover an entire region. Alright, so that will be enough to ding Loki to level 54. Put a little XP on Loki. Loki is a really important member of the team. It's our pretty much sole tank at this point. It's got 3 different types of elemental attack, I suppose. Well, it will once I give it Lightning Bolt. So we'll get a little bit more here so that Lapras has a chance to level. Something crazy happen and I get a billion XP from this and it levels up and I'm sad. Oh, imagine having to... I don't have to swap out because I can actually watch the XP tracker on the thing that I have out as opposed to something I'm using an EXP all on. So, almost halfway. Did not calculate this into my mental assessment of how long the grind would take, but I feel like at the very least for the Pokemon who's in the party basically for the thing they get at the next level, and for the Pokemon that is now I am super reliant on in my plan, I should at least put the work in to let them level pretty quickly. Some of the others I'll probably leave just at the threshold of 54. God, that just feels like a dumb idea, but it should probably be the last thing. I don't want to overlevel. That would be a terrible way to effectively lose a Pokemon. Cool. So Lapras is done. Calvin's gonna go last because Calvin is my swap for Geodudes, which means Lys's turn. Yeah, maybe I should be a little more aggressive about leveling everything well into the 54 range, because as we go through, things are gonna get stronger and stronger as you go through the Elite Four, and leaving my answers that are not coming out in the first fight, like Hypno, is not likely to be again, if things go crazy and damage, something gets frozen or, you know, whatever, it's all entirely possible, but it's not my intention to ever have Hypno or Haunter. Oh, okay, I just took damage and wasn't sure what it was, but it was a feint attack, I think. Okay, so something I should be doing is grabbing the leftovers off of Dutch and putting them on anything that is currently being worked on, which is this. Why I did that in that order. Okay. Let's go with... So, there's a part of me that wants to go with music of my own choosing for the Elite Four, and there's a part of me that wants to let the game audio be its own thing. I think we'll probably start with the game audio and see how we're feeling about it. I've got a couple of songs that I'd like to, I think would add a little bit of something to the fights. Maybe I can use one as just sort of a build-into as opposed to the fight itself. And Hypno gains so many stats on level. Not messing around with you. Especially not with Hypno at like half. Oh look! A self-destruct. What a surprise. Just get in that hot spring in my clothes. That'll be fine. No one will have a problem with that. I am, honestly, I think the team really got lucky that we pulled the Hypno out of the Buried Forest. I don't think there were other encounters that were possible for me there. I mean, Drowsy, but same basic concept. It really filled a spot that was necessary. Without the Hypno, we'd have a lot of bigger problem with the Psychics on the rival team. We'd have a lot riskier fight with Agatha. The fact that Hypno is going to be unfazed by the Psychics is just so useful. And I'm not... So, nope, there it is. Maybe use the time to relax a little more. But yeah, the ability to have a Psychic on the team to just tear our way through the ghosts without being very susceptible to what they're doing, very valuable. And I can live with Kabuto. I'm going to want to let it level into Kabutops the second the Ancient Power is on, but Once that happens, I think we'll have a decent chance. Good news, that doesn't hurt me very much. It's not good news for the Fearow. One of the risks is that I black out while I'm just kind of talking and clicking buttons and... Oh no! Something's level 58. How did that happen? So the Psychics are definitely going to get the PP ups. Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. What else? Probably Surf. Consider saving one for the Ancient Power. What else is important? Giga Drain, maybe? Other Giga Drain might be useful, because it's what, like it's a fifth of the value that it goes up? I have no idea how many power points Ancient Power has. If it was not a Pokemon that I thought would get better use out of it, I'd consider the Earthquake, but it's just in an awkward spot. Not that I don't love Crispy, but I regret not taking Omanite. Or maybe Aerodactyl. I don't know if Aerodactyl can learn Earthquake, but Omanite can. And that would be a much better place for Earthquake, I think. Something I can actually have out against a fire type. But we'll still have Surf for it, so it's fine. Hitless hits 53. No attack buff, but 2 defense, special attack, 3 special defense, and 5 speed. Pretty solid. Honestly, Hypno's speed is not trivial. Special defense is significant. So a level and change for Hypno. Then we've got Venusaur. And we've got Haunter. And if you're wondering, why don't you use the PP ups now so that you can be grinding more without having to go back? The answer is my Snorlax died with a Thunderbolt and a Toxic TM on it, and I feel like I could lose a Pokemon at any time. I'd have to really mess up here, and something other than a self-destruct would not be able to one-shot me from this patch of grass, but I'm just so nervous about losing stuff at this point that I don't want to commit any more resources than I absolutely need to. That's why I haven't gone and gotten the Thunderbolt, because I'll be tempted to put it on. I guess at this point I'm already past the Lapras grind. But it is looking more and more like next time I set up to stream, it will be the Elite Four. So maybe I'll think about actually scheduling that and making a bigger deal out of it, because that's an actual, like, you know, I get people don't want to come to see me grind. That's kind of lame. but the Elite Four run, that might be worth watching. Hymn of the Faith is an interesting song. I do like that they got a whole bunch of different takes on the song from very different voices. I don't remember what gym it was, but I definitely remember at one point one of the gyms I misread the level cap, and so I was actually like 2 levels below what I thought I was allowed. Was it? I think it was Brock actually. It was the Onyx. I thought it was supposed to be like level 12, and it turned out it was level 14 or something like that. I don't know if I was like going off of Gen 1 data or at that point in time I wasn't doing a whole lot of research. I was just making sure of the level caps, and that was about it. So my sources for where things were kind of varied at that point, and I've kind of settled into what I'm using now. They're not faster than Hypno anymore. Alright. It's hard to tell with Hymn of the Faith if it's over, if it's... Nope. Never mind. It is a very... Seriously, bots, go away. It is a very... what's the word I want? Nice, more special defense. The song feels zealous, I suppose. Interesting. It feels like religious music. I know it's supposed to be, but it's video game music, so it does what I think it's designed to do. Alright. I think we have to the Hymn of Faith. Plus... transition. I guess I could look into how much double edge does. I suppose that's something I should do between... Let me write that down. And there's that move Kabuto has that I need to see how it works exactly to decide if that's what I'm getting rid of or if I'm getting rid of something else. Endure, I believe it's called. Oh, well, draw attention to it. Now that I've said something, I'm gonna look for what there is to draw attention to, and I'm sure you'll find it, and that's okay. But I won't mention it myself. Wonder what this Luigi-looking person below me is thinking. Like, this dude is just walking around this bush, just beating up everything he sees. What is his problem with these Pokemon? Earlier, the fishers watching me beat up Tim. Like, this guy really hates tentacles. What is this dude's issue? Another 2 or 3 things. Should be good. On Hypno. I should really just use. Oh, it's gonna cause the flinch, then that works out. I think this will be the. Hold on, let's look before I do something really dumb. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing here can give me that much. One more thing. Alright, it's even a decent thing. Knock out the Ponyta. Hypno is now most of the way through. Leaving Faded. Faded, who we don't grind here, we grind on Tentacles. Actually, there's no one else that can possibly learn Earthquake in this team. So, and the only other real option for Earthquake that I remember in my box was, I believe, Machop, and I'm pretty sure Machop is pretty far down my list of Pokemon to sub in even if I lose something. So we are going to get this Earthquake on Faded Oasis. Yes, it should. I think the answer is growth. By growth, now Faded knows how to Earthquake. That gives me... Oh, it doesn't give me anything for the birds, it just gives me something for the fire. Also, Faded needs to be holding... You don't take... You don't give... So would... Oh, I forgot about the Quick Claw. Yeah, so who needs to go first more than they will? We'll probably look at speed when we're done. We don't need to worry about that right now. Let's see if this is worth doing. Because I can't Earthquake this. Oh, it's 10. That's not that bad. Razor Leaf is going to not be great. Super nice of you, Spearow, to not use a move that's super effective. Oh wow. I know you learn Aerial Ace. But if you're not going to use it, I'm not going to be mad about it. It's actually enough to kill that one. I actually have an answer to this. sort of faded. Ow, why though? Neither of those does practically anything, but the first time it Aerial Ace crits, I'm wondering how much it does. Spearows have not been incredibly common. Wondering if I should swap when I see them. Willing to use it if they even know it. And Mirror Move is completely useless. Combination of Fearow's abysmal special attack and my double resistant to that. I think is poison resistant to grass. I think it is. Leer at me. Feels like the game has thrown the scariest thing at me every time I swap over for a little while, like when I swapped into I don't remember which one it was, but like 2 or 3 Geodudes came out despite there not having been a lot of Geodudes beforehand. I see Veda gains a lot of stats, nice. Oh yeah, Synthesis. Forgot this was an option. Earthquake, Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, and Razor Leaf. I don't have enough damage moves if I take away Razor Leaf, because Earthquake doesn't hit flyers or levitators and Giga Drain has 5 power points. Sleep Powder is kind of a panic button. I can combo Sleep Powder into a swap to Haunter. I'm gonna say no. A shame, but it is not the road I have gone. There was a time when the plan was get Synthesis, get Solar Beam, get Sunny Day, and go to town. But we're not really playing the setup game with our Pokemon as much as we are just trying to blow things up as best we can. Well, it's been a while. I will accept a miss at this point. Oh, why did I do that? I let it use a fire move like a dummy. Just kind of on automatic unless I see a Geodude. If enemy that is not Geodude, then Razor Leaf. If Geodude, panic and swap to Haunter. I'm glad I stopped at the tentacles because the variance on those was so high. Get like 2 level 39s and then 3 level 5, 13, and 12s and just be like, what the hell? I like it when it's not very effective enough to still kill. Of course you are. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Now that I've accomplished that, get back to throwing leaves at birds. Oh no. So this is our second to last Pokemon to get up. Kinda skipped the process for Kabuto, but that's fine. There's an aerial ace. Just only the Spearow used it, and not the Fearows. Okay. Oh, throwing money at me, huh? Think you can buy your way out of your painful death? All you do is remind me of Manchester. Justice for Manchester. Justice against what, me? I am the one who got Manchester killed. I am sad about it. So, just keep on picking up these Meowths and Spearows and Ponytas and a little bit longer. The grind will be through. Ooh, critical aerial ace. Okay. Makes me a little more concerned about the Fearows if they ever decide to use aerial ace. Ooh, I also need to be careful about the Fearows with mirror move. If I am using like Psychic on them. I think Psychic has a chance to miss, but if I were to, yeah, I'm gonna have to not use Psychic to kill Fearows. That will not fly. pretty sure this will be the first time I've gotten everyone up to the level we were shooting for, the max level we could before going in. I think before we've always been, had several unders, but if there's ever a time to put the appropriate amount of work in, it's for the Elite Four. I've managed to avoid wiping thus far. The biggest single occurrence of loss has been at the Erica gym, and it was completely my fault. Oh nice, takedown doesn't bother. That's what we like to call value. Oops, that's a normal type. A normal type with a freaking dark move. Does everything have to be so friggin' complicated? Maybe if I don't lead with a move that literally cannot damage the Pokemon I'm fighting against, then it won't be complicated. Alright, some more Ponytas. Three or so more of those, and this is probably about as close as 1.5 of those. And this Ponyta will push us over the edge into 52 territory. Ooh. Okay, well. Oven has a way to restore its own points, but there is a reason I shouldn't put the leftovers. Give leftovers. Please. Give Quick Claw. Oh no, I need to switch to Calvin. And Spearows are actually normal as well, so I can't use Shadow Ball on them either. Missed. Oh, forget it, I'll just go heal afterwards. The plan there was to Dream Eater. Obviously I'm hypnosising and Dream Eatering, what else am I gonna do? But Gotta remember to turn combat animations back on before the Elite Four. But we're almost there. Got one Pokemon to grind. And a little bit of setup. We will be taking on Lorelei. And I have said I don't believe Lorelei will wipe my team. I have called Bruno a joke and said that I have a very strong plan for Agatha. So, you know, if I eat my words before I even get to Lance, well, those will be the words that I will be eating if I die before I get to Lance. I fully believe that I can accomplish it with this team. I also fully believe that Lance could easily... What did I use Hypnosis for? I also fully believe that Lance could wipe me given a bad crit timing or a bad miss timing for me. And rival battles... I've gotten lucky in rival battles twice, but I don't have some of the things that I was using to get lucky before. Need you to perish now, thank you. I think a lot of my potential success is going to hinge on Lapras, and if Lapras stays healthy and non-frozen, paralyzed, you know, stuff like that, throughout we'll have a pretty solid chance. And if I lose Lapras early, or Lapras gets locked up in a way I can't resolve since I can't use items even in the Elite Four, then our odds pretty dramatically go down. Calvin at 52, it's 53. This music just makes me want to, you know, prepare and strategize. Maybe perform some calibrations. Like, I know I'm not doing it today, but I'm still starting to get the, like, nervous energy of the Elite Four is coming. I have to finally do the thing you've been talking about since the start of the game. And from there, I have no idea what happens in Fire Red. You know, the Pokedex opens up and... what is this? Sleeping foe is shown a nightmare that inflicts some damage every turn. So it's kind of like a poison, but only for sleeping opponents? That seems bad. Like, maybe if I still had Snorlax, but... no, think that's a good idea. Got an 80, a 90, and a 100. And a hypnosis. No, I'm not relying both on hypnosis's kinda garbage accuracy and also things not waking up too quickly for that to do anything. That just seems bad. Song ends too quickly. Songs that are bigger than that. Guess it wrapped. Or my planning music than my grinding music. Kinda doing both. Sorry, I'm kinda spacing out here to fix the music and then I'll be fine. Just put on something that I can comfortably on, but still kind of ignore. That specifically is one of the songs that I never started up. It's always something with me. Okay, where was I? Level 53 on Kelvin, that's where I was. Kelvin being the final in my team of 6 to hit 54. Just going over like terrible what if scenarios now, like what if I get in there and I discover Lorelei is actually only level 53? Like I have to throw out all of these Pokemon and grind up a new team of 6 from scratch. God, that would be terrifying. What would I even use? Team Normal Go, Persian, Eradicate. I don't even know. Golduck, probably. Maybe Weepin' Bell, but I stone evolved it so it wouldn't learn any good moves. Of the things that I have done foolishly, I think that one isn't, it's a minor one, but the fact that I evolved my Growlithe and my Gloom and my Pikachu with stones to get the XP share, I think was reckless, and I think it cost me some possible options. I could potentially have a Pikachu or eventually a Raichu on this team if I hadn't done that, but I just don't have the money for buying more Thunderbolts, and it wouldn't have Double Team or any of the other goofy shit that Pikachu gets. Iron Tail, I think it gets at some point in Fire Red. And it hamstrung me a little when I lost Jolteon. I was kinda assuming that I was gonna lose Jolteon, which was a terrible assumption. Articuno had words to say about that. So, we are just finishing up. And I think once I hit 54, and, you know, maybe the 54 and 3/4 sort of position that we've put some of the others at, I think it will be time to sign off and to prep for the well, it's not final because there's more to the game, but the Elite Four, which could very easily reset my run from the beginning. And could I do this a little faster than I did the first time through? Yeah, I think I could, especially because I wouldn't dither around as much. This is hardly optimized, but oh wow, risky psychics. Let's just make sure it drops. I wouldn't make the same mistakes. Hopefully I'd make entirely different ones. But, you know, seeing this is my arguably second time through a Nuzlocke, if you consider the first time when I literally lost the first battle to a crit and did nothing else as a time, I'm generally happy with how things have gone thus far. You know, obviously the Elite Four will be sort of the proof of that, whether or not that's actually valid. Alright, level 54. The whole team. We have a team that is all level 54. I am going to continue to grind the Haunter just a little here, but this is what we've got. We made it. I haven't made it to the Elite Four yet, but we made it. The Elite Four I can literally just press fly and go to, so it's not like there's anything stopping me there. But I will consider what things I may not have done yet, see if there's specific items I need to pick up on the way so that my Pokemon can have things to hold other than berries. Maybe visit the berry forest again since I've walked around a lot. Grab a couple more of those. That wouldn't take forever. Heck, I might even do that. You know, I guess if I take Haunter there now, blow up another bird here. Let's do that now. Since I'm on these islands, no reason to do it and then come back. That would be a little goofy. Let's heal up. As well, spray a repel for now so I don't get a bunch of nonsense slowing down. Don't have anything that can cut on me. That's what I get for running at super speed. And the speed of sound. A raspberry. Oh no, not repel. Oh, this is not a place I want. No, I need to put the repel back on. There are Hypnos in here. No, no, no. Berry. It's like an inverted banana, I guess. catch a berry. I don't know if there was one up here. There was. Not one to make an access. I wonder if it only counts steps that you take in this zone? There wasn't actually a berry thing here. It was just all that cut puzzle. That's giving it a lot of credit. How do I get... Alright, well, screw it. We've gotten a few berries, I'm happy with that. Let's get ourselves... How far did Haunter get up the... Not berry. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit more with Haunter. About 3/4 of the way. Get our leftovers in the right places. Check out what our new berries do. Get burned, apparently. Yeah, I am... Calvin has so few hit points. Like, that is such a rough trade-off for being a ghost. Like, being a ghost is pretty damn cool. There's a lot of moves that can't do anything to you, but... Man, you have no hit points. And then I must ask myself the question that I asked the first time I got them, like, for those growth items, should I spend them on ones that are already good at the thing so that they get even better, or prioritize the ones that are bad at the thing so that they can be more close to average as opposed to terrible? I think this is one more thing. And if it's a Spearow, 2 more. Cool. Psychic it. Ugh. Of course. Right. Fabulous. I don't... Oof, I don't know if that'll be enough to over... Oh gosh. Oh wait, I can run. Let's run. I was not thinking. Fly, take the little hop. Don't worry about tentacles. I was like, oh no, if I kill it, I could overlevel. Okay, well, we've still got a little bit of setup to do, and so I can go get on the boat and head back to Kanto. Don't think there's a specific place that I know that I need to be. Been everywhere that I can think of. Alright. So, we've done all our grinding. Oh, I'm wrong. Not about the grinding. There is definitely a specific place that I need to be. I need to be Celadon City. Because post all this grinding, I need coins. believe 4,000 coins is the number. Ugh. Do I really want to do this in increments of 50? Yeah, I need to keep my money close to... We're gonna casino for the last 30 boys and girls and non-gender pals, or just gonna try to scour the floor like a rat here. Wait. Does it going really fast make it easier to see? That's weird. Gambling is pointless. Why am I doing this way? Making like 3 coins. Aw. Okay, so we lost enough to get exactly to 50. No big deal. Now I have 4,000 coins. I am running into a wall. So, we get Thunderbolt. Yes, it is. We go into the bag, and we go into the TM case, and we get Thunderbolt, and we put it on Lapras. Should. Goodbye, Safeguard. Cool. And then we put Blizzard on Crispy. No, before I decide to remove Endure, I'm going to look up what it does. Because I understand the 1 HP thing, but I want to see what the chance of failure, if I double use it is, if it's like 90% failure or 5% failure, like those are significant differences. So give me just a moment while I look at that. Okay, Endure has a priority of +3. Lets you survive any attack that would cause it to faint, leaving the user with 1 HP instead. Endure cannot protect against the end-of-turn effects of Future Sight and Doom Desire. Doesn't say anything about Endure failing used in succession. Oh, if it or other protection moves are used consecutively, its success rate decreases. Its success rate formula, including which protection moves affect it. Function identically to protect. Okay, so tell me how that works. Damage does not include damage inflicted by weather. This generation, the halving was attempted. Oh, okay. The success rates of Protect, Detect, and Endure have each time any of the three are used successfully and consecutively. In this generation, the halving was intended to cap at a 12.5 success rate on the fourth successful use, but a bug causes the cap not to work, causing the game to read values that are garbage and causing Protect success rate on the fifth and future turns to follow an erratic sequence. And they've got a sequence all the way out to turn 77, where it always fails. These numbers represent success rates out of 65,536. So it is very poor from the 4th to the 8th move, but it is almost perfect on the 9th move because of the bug. Weird. Okay, so basically it's got a 50% chance to succeed twice in a row, 25% chance, well, yeah, 50% chance on the second turn, and then a 25% chance again on the third turn, assuming you've also succeeded on the second turn. Okay. So I don't think Endure is something we really want to do, because we don't have a Toxic, we don't have anything that's doing real damage over time, or Endure to stall us out for. Kabuto will not have any sort of self-boost moves other than Ancient Power. We don't need to Endure for that. Okay, so we give Kabuto Rock Tomb. Sandstorm with Endure. No, that's silly. Yeah, so Rock Tomb for Kabuto. I have no problem with this being overwritten when Ancient Power happens. .50 with an accuracy of 80, that's not great. I mean, I guess that just means I wouldn't use it any other time. I'm not likely to use Endure for anything. Get in. Though I guess Endure with Mega Drain's kind of okay, but we're fine. Get us a rock move. What else we got? Aerial Ace. Dutch, get you some Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace, Steel Wing. So Aerial Ace is just 20 power points, but it can't miss, whereas Wing Attack is the same thing, but could miss to like a minimize. So I don't think we're going to be using so much Aerial Ace that we need to worry too much about that. This is, if there ever was a time for. And then do we go double team or do we go return? Interesting question. I think I'm gonna listen to people, and that way I don't feel like I'm the idiot if I screw it up. No, I'm gonna be the idiot if I screw it up, but the recommendation was to go with return. I don't know how much Dutch likes me, but I can't really affect that by too much other than by feeding Dutch more stat boosting items, which I suppose is the next set of things to do. I don't need both. And go and put turn Dutch. I do kind of like Feather Dance, but it's okay. I'm not going to be hanging around with Dutch in play. Listen to the people that know what they're doing. Okay. Then we go into, look at the stats here real quick. So, got pretty high speed. What's pretty high speed here? 58 is my highest speed. My lowest speed is Kabuto. So, do I want what good stats? Just solid across the board, Lapras. Really high stat, decent otherwise. Kind of the same though. Pidgeot has really gotten better stats than I was afraid of. Udo's just bad speed. Wow, Faded stats are actually incredible. Those are better than Lapras's. Glad I don't have any attack-based moves on you. But your HP is not good, defense is garbage, your special attack is strong. You're my strongest special attack, right? Yeah. Empress is close, but so is Faded. I just need you to blow up the things that can't do anything to you, and that's what we'll be doing. Okay, so where do I need to shore things up? You know, I'll make these decisions at the start of the next episode. I think this has been enough strategizing in the middle of this casino. We are going to, next time on Rhench Does Pokemon Nuzlocke streaming on Fire Red, take on the fucking Elite Four here at Indigo Plateau. So that's something to look forward to. No more grinding, well, not no more grinding. Assuming that I win, I'm sure there will be grinding for the next round of Elite Four and whatever the hell else there is. I don't know if there's new trainers or new gyms in Hoenn or wherever the hell I'm supposed to go. But it's not training time next episode. It's not grinding. It's not a little strategizing before we go in. But it's mostly going to be about taking on the top of the game, the end of the game, until you slap on whatever the hell the next thing is, the Elite Four. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm ready to shift out of messing around with this patch of grass that I've been in for the last whoever knows how many episodes and mix it up with the Elite Four. You know, I'm gonna miss having the sort of safety net that Snorlax would have brought me and the firepower that Jolteon would have had, but I've got a solid plan for most of what's going on, and I've got at least some kind of panic backup plan ready. I'll have to look into items and what all But all I need there, I think these people are good enough to sell some useful things here. Yeah, they've got full restores and stuff. I've got enough money to get something. Wait, 54,000. Couldn't I buy Ice Beam? Yeah, I could still buy Ice Beam. Okay, well, something else potentially to do the next time. Sorry, I don't know where I got more money than I thought I had. Also, I was going to sell a couple of stupid things. Like these max revives that I'm never allowed to use. Cool. Well, I guess we get Ice Beam, which is, I think, probably a better choice than Blizzard, because Blizzard's mischance scares me. Though Kabuto's special attack isn't credible, so I'll think about maybe getting something else. But we've got options. Next time on... I don't know. Next time I stream, we'll be taking on the Elite Four. I hope you're there to see it. I hope you see me next time. And I hope you have a good night, day, or whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Thanks.